Today we're going to try Evol's Portabello and goat cheese ravioli, or should I say Love's Portabello and goat cheese ravioli, which as it says is stuffed with portobello mushrooms, goat cheese, romano and ricotta cheese with vegetables in a basil sauce. I consider Evol to be on the higher end of frozen foods, but it's not necessarily the most expensive. I picked this up at HEB for $4.10, which I would say puts it in kind of like the, the standard medium range for frozen meals. So not too bad of a price, not really that great of a size, 8.75 ounces, but if it's quality, that's fine. We have microwave and conventional oven instructions. Microwave, vent film, cook on high for 4.5 to 5.5 minutes, then check on it. Conventional oven, preheat oven to 350, do not vent film. Cook on baking sheet and center oven for 40 to 45 minutes, and then let stand 2 minutes and enjoy. And I'm going to do the oven instructions. I'm going to go ahead and give it the best possible chance by doing the oven instructions, because I feel like every microwave pasta meal deserves the oven treatment. Like, microwave can screw up a lot of things. It's a hard line when you're reviewing a product like this, whether you want to do it in the oven or the microwave. This time, I'm just going to do it in the oven because I want it to turn out the best possible way it can. So, yeah, let's go ahead and look at it before we pop it in. There we go. We got the standard kind of paper bowl, but that looks pretty well filled. I do like this. I like the amount of mushrooms, and I'm not sure exactly what vegetables we have here, like red pepper, kale, tomatoes. I'm not sure if those are tomatoes. That's broccoli. I'm not sure if that's tomatoes or like bell pepper, but I guess I could find out real fast. What do we got? Romano cheese, blah, blah, blah. You know what? It's very hard to actually find it on this list of ingredients. There it is, red bell peppers. Okay, so red bell peppers and spinach, basil, pesto, blah, blah, blah. Not the best list of ingredients, I'll say, for Evol. I would expect less ingredients than that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the oven, see how it looks. All right, here's my ravioli, fresh out of the oven, not the microwave this time. Trying not to spill too much. Luckily, it's a little goopy, so it's not going to spill. But yeah, looks all right. Smells good. Looks wholesome. It doesn't look like, I'm going to have a heart attack after I eat it. We'll see. I looked at the ingredients a little closer. They're mostly fine. So, yeah, let me get one of these and see how it goes. But I have a good feeling based on my eyes and my sense of smell that it's going to be all right. Also, these are very big raviolis. They should probably make them like half the size, to be honest, because now I've got to cut a ravioli so I can show you. Not super filled, but it could still be all right. So let me get a couple of vegetables, some basil pesto sauce. Check it out. Well, I'm about halfway through. I have some good things and bad things to say about it. It's a little bit of a mixed bag. First of all, I do like the flavor. I like the basil pesto sauce. I like the mushrooms. I like the cheesiness of it. I do wish there was a little bit more goat cheese, because I really don't taste the distinct taste of goat cheese. It tastes more like Romano and like Parmesan, which is probably a good thing for most people. But if you're buying something with the name Portabello and goat cheese on it, you want a little bit more goat cheese flavor there. But I'm not going to knock them too much on that. I think that overall it's good quality ingredients. It tastes good, good flavor profile. My only real issue, and it is a big issue, is with the ravioli itself, the actual pasta. It's way too thick, and also a very gummy. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. I don't think the oven would have done this. I think in the microwave it would have been worse. But honestly, the raviolis are just super thick and don't have enough filling to compensate for that, and it makes them very chewy. Like you have to work out to, eat a ravioli, which is not a good thing for a dish like this that's kind of, based on vegetable flavors. You don't want an overwhelming amount of pasta that kind of takes over. If this was a thinner pasta, which I imagine the reason why it's so thick is because that adds to the weight and makes it seem heartier, and it's the cheapest ingredient that they can bulk out, but it essentially kind of ruins the entire thing. I'm not that it's bad. It tastes good, but I don't think I want to buy it again, specifically because there's not enough filling and the actual noodles are just too thick. It's like an exercise to eat this. If this ravioli was just, you know, I'd say thinner, like paper thin, if they managed to make a very thin ravioli with this amount of filling, it would work. Otherwise, they're going to need to like triple the filling and like half the pasta to make this correct, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, middle of the road. It's all right if you're looking for a like vegetarian frozen meal. I think it's good quality for the price. It's just hard to get past that chewing, but if that doesn't bother you, if the idea of, you know, having to chew a lot because the raviolis are so thick doesn't really bother you, then I think you're all right picking it up. But otherwise, I don't really see a reason to pick this one up over some other frozen meal because it just doesn't accomplish what you want from the box. Give me a little more goat cheese and a little less pasta, please. And with that, I will see you all next time.